So what do you do when your baby spits up all the time? Hi, it's Dr. Video of the Newborn Prep Academy, and that's what I'm going to be talking about today. So the baby who spits up is a very common complaint in a pediatrician's office. And the truth is that there is, to some degree, some normalcy, or it is normal for a newborn to spit up to some degree. A lot of newborns actually have a little bit of reflux, and that in and of itself is normal. It's part of the normal physiology of a newborn as they develop, and that just tends to get better as they get older. Now, there are some newborns that spit up excessively, and even in those cases, it may still be okay. The things to look out for to know if this is something that needs to be addressed is how much is it affecting your baby's weight. If your baby is putting on weight adequately, even if they're doing a lot of spitting up and everything else looks fine, they look comfortable, everything looks fine, they're putting on weight when you go for your pediatrician's visits, then they probably don't need to do anything for it. Now, I know it's an inconvenience because you have to do a lot of changing, of their clothes and all of that, but really from a medical point of view, you don't need to do anything if your baby is putting on weight and looks otherwise okay when they've been examined by their pediatrician. Now, if they are not putting on weight, or maybe they're putting on weight, but they're extremely uncomfortable. So we're not just talking about squirming and, making a face here and there, but that they're really crying every time they feed or just really in distress. That would be another reason to consider treating reflux, or at least looking to see what's going on, what's causing the spitting up, excessive spitting up, or even vomiting, because there may be some really dangerous conditions causing that vomiting that is persistent, especially if it's projectile. So again, if your baby's putting on weight, they are comfortable, they otherwise look okay, then you probably don't necessarily need to do anything for the spitting up. Oftentimes that will start to get better as your baby takes more solid food, and which will happen somewhere between 4 and 6 months. As always, I want you to make sure you take your baby to the pediatrician for the regular visits to make sure everything else is okay. But thought it would be a good question to come answer on here. Again, it's Dr. Obidio of the Newborn Prep Academy. And if you have any questions you'd love for me to answer, just leave me a personal message. I would love to be able to answer those. Otherwise, there are resources right around where you're watching this video that will give you more information on how to care for your newborn confidently. Share this with a friend who is expecting a newborn or is caring for one right now. That would be wonderful. All right, take care. Till next time.